What's up, world? This is the TYSK report. Those tech articles are lined up on the docket, so let's go ahead and get right to them. Kepler Robotics unveils Nimble Master hands on their Forerunner K2. Kepler Robotics out of Shanghai recently showcased their latest breakthrough, the Nimble Master hands on their Forerunner K2 Humanoid Robot. These next-gen hands are seriously impressive, with each one having 11 degrees of freedom, giving it human-like flexibility, can lift up to 15 kilograms, and features 25 high-resolution touch points per finger. That means they can feel and adapt to objects of any shape, making them super precise for tasks like grabbing tools or handling delicate items. Kepler's aiming to set a new standard, building on their Forerunner series that's already turning heads. This tech adds on to revolutionizing the manufacturing industry, where heavy lifting meets intricate tasks, and can also be paving a way for home robots that help with daily chores. With China pushing hard in the humanoid robotics race, Kepler's latest move puts them in the spotlight on the eastern side of the world. So that's just some of the latest news from Kepler Robotics, and this is another robotic company out there in China that is moving full head of steam and pushing things forward. Now, you do have Kepler Robotics out there, Engine AI, and also UBTech, and I do believe that those three companies are going to continue to push forward and make their humanoid robots better. Personally, I do still think that Figure is ahead of everyone else with their humanoid robot, but then again, you never know what happens in the world of technology. Those three companies that I mentioned out there in China could come through with an innovative breakthrough, propelling them forward past everyone else. Also, as I went back and forth about whether these humanoid robots are going to be in the home or in the warehouse and manufacturing industries, I do think that most of them are going to start off in the manufacturing warehouse industries, but there's going to be a select few of these robotics companies being in the warehouse industry and in the homes. So I do look forward to seeing what the future holds with these humanoid robotics companies and to see where these humanoid robots are going to land. Aptera's production intent solar EV completed its first road trip, traversing over 300 miles. Aptera Motors recently shared some exciting progress of its production intent solar EV out in the real world. The SEV startup recently completed the Pi Build's first ever road trip, traveling over 300 miles using an electric battery and free energy from the sun. Per Aptera, some of those results were groundbreaking, including a coast-down test that measured the solar EV's aerodynamic, rolling, and powertrain losses by tracking how efficiently the vehicle moves through the air along a given road. The solar EV's journey began at an elevation in Flagstaff, Arizona, where the team documented the solar EV was gathering 300 watts of energy before they even left for the day. In the footage of this trip, you see Frambo navigate west and south down the historic Route 66, stopping at fun landmarks like Beer, Arizona and Lake Havasu. There was also a point where the solar EV was pulling over 545 watts of solar input, even though it was overcast. The vehicle's all-electric powertrain, paired with additional range from the sun, helped propel the car over 300 miles to its final destination in Imperial Valley, California, turning heads and garnering plenty of photos along the way. To celebrate its first road trip validating its solar EV in real-world conditions on a public highway, Aptera is giving away an $800 solar-powered prize pack. Alright, so shout out to Aptera right there for making some progress with their solar EV, and I do believe that this is going to be one of those EVs that many people are going to be interested in due to the fact that you can power it by just driving out on the road, having the sun give you energy from point A to point B. Also, even though this is groundbreaking, I don't believe that this is going to take over just yet due to the fact of all the electric vehicle charging infrastructure that has been installed around the United States. I do believe that many states are going to push EV adoption before they adopt something like solar powered vehicles or hydrogen based vehicles. But then again, you never know what happens in the world of technology. Things are always changing and innovation is always happening fast. So with the use of artificial intelligence, who knows if they could speed up some type of production where they can get plenty of solar EVs out on the market, and at the right price point, it could change anyone's mind. Self-driving taxi prototype unveiled by Japanese startup. Deep tech startup Tier 4 has revealed a new prototype design without a steering wheel and pedals, which is aimed at accelerating the rollout of robotaxis generally. The rationale behind this is that doing so should make it easier for automotive companies to learn from the tech, possibly adopting some of the ideas and entering the self-driving taxi robotaxi market themselves. The prototype features an exterior and interior optimized for robotaxi applications with a sensor configuration fine-tuned for AutoWare open source software for autonomous driving. The company has also used a conversational AI agent in the vehicle's development powered by a large language model, which is said to enable passengers to request their destination automatically. The prototype is part of Japan's ongoing drive to introduce more automated transport due to concerns about driver shortages. It's part of a project that Tier 4 has selected to participate in last year by the country's Ministry of Economy, Trade, and Industry to develop autonomous vehicles and promote the digital transformation of the mobility sector. Tier 4 will conduct pilots and collect data over the next couple of years as it builds towards establishing a service model. The presentation of the vehicle comes on the back of a busy period where in February it confirmed a successfully concluded test of Toyota Japan taxi vehicles fitted with its self-driving tech in the Odaiba and Nishi Shinjuku areas of Tokyo in November and December of last year. So this is more news related to many companies and startups pushing self-driving technology out in the world all across the globe. And a very interesting thing that this company is doing is that they are providing opportunities for these automotive companies to use their technology while also showing them what a self-driving vehicle can do. Now, with the likes of Waymo here in the US expanding their robo-taxis, and with WeRide out there in China expanding their robo-taxis, other companies are going to continue to come on board, and it's only a matter of time before we have many of these vehicles driving on their own out on the roads, and you may find yourself looking over one day seeing a robo-taxi take someone somewhere to their desired destination. Johnson & Johnson MedTech launches Dual 2 generator that will work with Aptera surgical robot. Johnson & Johnson MedTech recently announced it has launched its FDA-cleared Dual 2 energy system. Dual 2 is a surgical system that combines multiple energy modalities into an integrated platform for use across open and minimally invasive surgeries. J&J designed it to work with its Polyphonic Fleet software application for device management. The company also plans for Dual 2 to be used with its highly anticipated Aptera surgical robot. J&J designed Dual 2 to provide the option of powering monopolar, bipolar, ultrasonic, and advanced bipolar instruments. Those include the harmonic and Enceel devices, all powered through a single consolidated system. Dual 2 is the first and only surgical energy system to be made available in double configuration, claimed Johnson & Johnson MedTech. This enables two surgeons to work in a complex procedure and activate simultaneous energy from one unit. Dual 2 also uses proprietary adaptive tissue technology to enhance the performance of the harmonic and Enceel devices. Adaptive tissue technology responds intelligently to changing tissue conditions and regulates energy delivery. It delivers improved temperature management and provides tone changes and user signals for more precise energy delivery. The company said its streamlined operating room setup with Dual 2 could help minimize stress levels for surgeons and clinical teams. The system prioritizes usability with an instinctive touchscreen interface with clear visual and auditory cues. It offers real-time feedback and streamlined workflows with faster setup and adjustments through custom settings. So that's just some of the latest news related to technology being integrated into the healthcare industry, and we're going to hear more and more about technology being implemented due to the advancements of technology and its ability to help remove stress from the workplace and make these professionals more proficient and efficient to the point where they can get a lot of work done in a short amount of time, giving them more room to complete other things that they might have to complete on a daily basis. Microsoft announces security AI agents to help overwhelm humans. Microsoft launched its AI-powered security copilot a year ago to bring a chatbot to the cybersecurity space, and now it's expanding it with AI agents that are designed to autonomously assist overwhelmed security teams. Microsoft is unveiling 6 of its own AI agents for its security copilot, as well as 5 that have been created by its partners. Microsoft's 6 security agents will be available in preview next month and are designed to do things like triage and process phishing and data loss alerts, prioritize critical incidents, and monitor vulnerabilities. Microsoft is also working with OneTrust, Aviatrix, BlueVoyant, Tanium, and Fletch to enable some third-party security agents. These extensions will make it easier to analyze data breaches with OneTrust or perform root cause analysis of network outages and failures with Aviatrix. Matrix. While these latest AI agents and the security copilot are designed for security teams to take advantage of, Microsoft is also improving its phishing protection in Microsoft Teams. So this is a very interesting article. I do wonder what's going to happen later on down the road with these AI agents, if they're going to be adopted more, or if they are truly just going to be there to help out humans. Now, personally, I do believe that this could be due to a shortage of people being in the cybersecurity industry, which could be the reason why the current people in the cybersecurity industry feel overwhelmed. This could be one of those moments where technology is finding itself entering into the cybersecurity industry to take over a certain segment of it, as AI agents have been doing for the past couple of years. So I do wonder if there's ever going to be a point where AI agents are strictly going to be operating on their own in the cybersecurity industry, combating different threats that are coming in without any type of human intervention or oversight. So as time progresses, we shall see what's going to happen, and I'll make sure to keep you updated if any other information arises. Powerful Medical receives FDA breakthrough device designation for PM Cardio STEMI AI ECG model. Powerful Medical, a leader in AI-driven cardiovascular diagnostics, announced that its PM Cardio STEMI AI ECG model has been granted breakthrough device designation by the U.S. Food and Drug Administration. This designation recognizes PM Cardio as a breakthrough technology for the detection of ST elevation, myocardial infarction, STEMI, and STEMI equivalents, a life-threatening cardiac condition requiring immediate intervention. Every 40 seconds, someone in the U.S. suffers from a heart attack, where rapid diagnosis is crucial to saving heart muscle and preventing long-term damage. PM Cardio is the only solution capable of detecting both STEMI and STEMI equivalents on the ECG, aligning with emergent emphasis on a paradigm shift towards occlusion, myocardial infarction (OMI) diagnosis, and bridging a vital gap in early, precise heart attack diagnosis. The FDA's breakthrough device designation provides PM Cardio with an expedited review process and close collaboration with the agency on its path towards market authorization. This designation is reserved for technologies that offer significant advantages over existing solutions and address unmet medical needs. With this designation, Powerful Medical not only works closely with the FDA on market approval, but also gains improved access to CMS reimbursement mechanisms to bring the PM Cardio STEMI AI ECG model to healthcare providers nationwide, serving U.S. public health. Alright, so that's more news related to technology in the healthcare industry, and it's great that Powerful Medical was able to create this model, so I do hope that it's going to be able to make a drastic change and help out many people who do suffer from heart attacks. On the other side of that, it's always good for you to think about integrating healthy decisions and actions into your life, so that way you have the opportunity to potentially avoid having any type of heart attack. Pico 4 Ultra gets free window positioning, 3D recording, 3D photo conversion, and more. The update arrives around 6 months after the launch of Pico 4 Ultra and greatly enhances its spatial computing capabilities. ByteDance's Pico 4 Ultra is arguably the only direct competitor to Quest 3 and the only other headset on the market to use the Snapdragon XR2 Gen 2 chipset. Pico 4 Ultra can now convert any image in your gallery into a 3D image, including batch conversion of many at once. The Pico operating system also adds the ability to view spatial photos taken with your iPhone 16, something currently only possible with the Apple Vision Pro. In addition, the operating system adds the ability to override key graphics and performance options normally set by each app via a new app called Performance Turner. This includes the screen refresh rate, render resolution, CPU and GPU levels, fixed and foveated rendering extremity, and more. With Pico OS 5.13.0, ByteDance says it has improved the quality of pass-through in low light conditions. It also says it has improved hand tracking with the following improvements: reduced latency and false touch occurrences, improved tracking stability in low light conditions, enhanced gesture accuracy and fidelity, improved alignment between virtual hand models and real hands in see-through mode, and fixed an issue where hand rotation would interrupt dragging. So that's just some of the latest news in the world of technology. I hope you enjoyed the video, and to continue to stay informed, like the video, subscribe, check out these two videos right here, let me know what you think, and stay tuned for the next one.